Good morning, everyone. It's Sal Stratford Post. How you all doing? I'm live. It's another episode of Breaking Dawn. I hope everyone's doing fine. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, guys. Absolutely. Good morning, Alex. How you been, my friend? Long time no see, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is fine with you, my friend. Hope everyone's doing fantastically well. Hope you can hear me well. Hope I'm loud and clear. Hopefully, guys. Please, before I start, don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video on your way in. Big up, everyone. Big up, Brian, the legend. Brian, what's happening, my friend? Hope you're doing well. It's been a quiet week, hasn't it, to be honest with you? Look, we've got media outlets start talking about Eric Ten Hag, start spitting their nonsense. Good morning, Jamie. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you back, my friend. Good to see you back. Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy 24 hours, to be honest with you. We had Eric Ten Hag in this friendly going back to Utrecht for a testimonial. And look, the guy, Eric Ten Hag, won the game 2-1. And then we got a media outrage in regards to he's lost the game. He loses another game. Pressure back on Eric Ten Hag over a testimonial, guys. If this doesn't prove the agenda against Eric Ten Hag, I don't know what proves it, to be honest with you. Then we had that twerp, Piers Morgan, talking about Eric Ten Hag again. Right? These guys are absolute nutters at the end of the day. They're nutters at the end of the day. Goodness me, I'm stuttering. I'm like Gareth Gates. At the end of the day, they're absolutely crazy, man. At the end of the day, look, when you think about Piers Morgan hates Manchester United, guys. He hates Man United. And for him to come out and start criticizing Eric Ten Hag again, he had an interview with Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Now, Cristiano Ronaldo, right, is a legend of Manchester United. He would always be a legend of Man United. But one mistake he made was going on the Piers Morgan show, in my opinion. When he went on that Piers Morgan show, a lot of what I remember about Cristiano Ronaldo sort of blemished into Piers Morgan. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think he should have done that. That'll forever be there. He didn't need to do that. He could have went on any other outlet there is, but he went on Piers Morgan, who openly dislikes Manchester United, who is an advent Arsenal fan. Now, I wouldn't listen to too much what Piers Morgan says, but this guy has been on Ten Hag's back from the moment that Cristiano Ronaldo left Manchester United. He's been on Ten Hag's back because he didn't agree with Ten Hag getting rid of Ronaldo. Well, holy moly. At the end of the day, Cristiano Ronaldo walked out on the team at the end of the day. Cristiano Ronaldo would always be a legend at Man United, but he walked out on the team. Do you know what I mean? Not Eric Ten Hag. He did. He walked off the pitch. At the end of the day. Big up, Brian. How you doing, my friend? So who's got the biggest gob in the world? Piers Morgan. Absolutely. This guy, you can't, my goodness me, he got so much to say about Man United. Let's remember that this guy was Arteta out for a number of months. He was a big advocate for the Arteta out brigade. Now look, he licks his backside non-stop, licks his backside just like he does with Cristiano Ronaldo. Like they're all buddies, they're all friends. You know what? I would love it if Cristiano Ronaldo blocked that guy. And my advice to Cristiano Ronaldo would be block that guy, my friend. You don't need Piers Morgan to add weight to your opinion at the end of the day. Jamie, it's disgusting, bullying, consistent. No wonder the dude is cracking out. The pressure is immense at Man United. It's beyond the joke. And this is why we have to stamp down on it, right? We're Manchester United. We look after our own. No matter what you feel about Eric Ten Hag, we look after our own. We look after our Man United fans. We look after our manager, and we look after our players. We can criticize. We're Man United fans. We want what's best for the club. But someone like Piers Morgan, who doesn't have the best interest of the club at heart, he has no right to keep speaking about our club. Concentrate on your own club that you supposedly support, which I doubt very much, in your box at the Emirates. I don't think you support Arsenal like that. You didn't support Arteta when he needed you, did you? At the end of the day. Now, it's that you should just keep your mouth out of Man United's business at the end of the day. It's none of your business. Eric Ten Hag has had a media barrage over the last year. It's unacceptable. It's almost on the realms of bullying, if I'm being totally honest. And I don't accept it. As a Man United fan, I don't think us Man United fans should accept it. I don't think Man United fans should accept rival fans coming at our manager, coming at our team, especially when their team won nothing last year. I don't accept that, to be honest, guys. Brian, good morning, my friend. Piers needs to worry about his own side. Arsenal. Exactly, Arsenal. Exactly. Look, at the end of the day, look, I'm fed up with this, media biased against Eric Ten Hag, against Manchester United. He won the testimonial yesterday. God blimey, he won 2-1 yesterday. And they're acting like he lost the game. And even if he did lose a bloody testimonial, who cares? We had a friendly game at the weekend against Celtic. No one really cares about the result. No one really knows the result. At the end of the day, it's just a bit of fun. It's a testimonial, my guy. The one thing I would say, if you're going to bring in anything in regard to that testimonial for Erik Ten Hag, and you trekked last night, is that his accent and his language resonates with the players because they speak the language. I would love Piers Morgan to go into a Dutch press conference, and speak Dutch. It won't work, would it? Your so-called personality wouldn't be there, would it? People will find you an absolute muppet, mate, at the end of the day. It's hard to resonate your personality into an English language when it's not your first language. Brian, we know that Piers is a sulky little boy who walked out on GMB. Absolutely walked out on GMB. Couldn't take a little bit of difference in opinion, of course. Gets shut down on his channel loads of times by various guests when he doesn't have the research, when he doesn't have the know-how and the knowledge in regards to his guests who come on. He gets shut down a number of times, and we know he is. But the problem with Piers Morgan is that he's so opinionated. He cannot take differences of opinion that differ to his own. At the end of the day, look, he can do whatever he wants about Arsenal. He can have his dead opinion about football because he doesn't have any ball knowledge, to be honest with you. But when you're talking about our manager, our players, I don't care whether you like the manager or you dislike that player. I only care about what's coming from a Man United fan. I don't care about what's coming from an Arsenal fan. Do you know what I mean? A guy who openly dislikes Erik Ten Hag. Where was Piers Morgan when Erik Ten Hag won the FA Cup against Pep Guardiola? Where was he? I didn't see Piers Morgan against Pep Guardiola, guys, at the end of the day. It's serious, you know. When you think about it, it's like, you know, the amount of abuse that Erik Ten Hag's getting. My goodness, I'm surprised this guy hasn't walked, to be honest with you guys. I'm surprised he hasn't walked at the club, to be honest. With the amount of abuse he gets, it's madness at the end of the day. Big up Rasta Stocks. I remember when Kanye West checked him. Yeah, absolutely. Kanye West should have checked him. Big up Kanye West, by the way. He should have checked him. Absolutely. That guy's rude, man. He's rude. He's arrogant, pompous, you know. And you know what? As an Englishman, right, he's the sort of guy that give us a bad name. He's the sort of guy who will always give us a bad name in regards to pompous, arrogant, know-it-all, you know, middle class. You know, and I just don't like that sort of guy, to be honest with you. And when they're talking about our manager, and we know that you're against Ten Hag because of Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo supposedly your friend when he's not, mate. He's not your mate at the end of the day. Cristiano Ronaldo does not like you, Piers. He used you as a platform to send his message out. He won't use you again. I guarantee you that. He's got his own platform now. He won't use you again. At the end of the day, look, you know, he only dislikes Ten Hag because of Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's so obvious because of that. But the media barrage on Erik Ten Hag this last 24 hours, in regards to a testimonial game, I don't accept. Look, I'm this close with Ten Hag, right? I'm this close in regards to having a different opinion. I'm giving it till Christmas. Right? If we are 8th, if we are 10th, then I'm going to be like, do you know what? I'm going to reconsider my allegiance with this. Do you know what I mean? But right now, I support the manager. And only you guys, only me, have a right to criticize our manager. Not rival fans. Do you know what I mean? They don't have nothing to do with it. It's none of their business at the end of the day. If it gets to December and we're 8th and 9th and 10th, then I would say, do you know what? I might be wrong about Erik Ten Hag. Maybe we need to move on. But listen, we don't need these pompous, arrogant idiots coming on their channels and talking about our club. Do you know what I mean? He knows nothing about our club at the end of the day. You know, absolutely nothing. He wanted Arteta out. Goodness me. Absolutely, guys. Brian, it's people like Piers the reason I hate it. Yeah, do you know what? Absolutely, Brian. And you know what? Being raised in London, you know, I disliked Arsenal fans from 98 when they won the double. And you know what? They gave it large. They gave it so much. They overemphasized what they did when they fluked it out by a point at the end of the day. And, you know, they overdid it, you know, and they bantered us. They overdid it. Every single time we lost at Man United, it was the Arsenal fans jumping up. It was the Arsenal fans jumping up. Not even much the Liverpool fans. It was the Arsenal fans. And then we lost the Champions League finals against Barcelona. The Arsenal fans jumping up. The Arsenal fans jumping up. It's always the same thing, isn't it, with Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? When they haven't won a European trophy. They need to concentrate on catching up with Spurs in regards to European trophies before they start touching on Man United, of course. Big up, Brian. Good morning, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Welcome back to the members. Of course, Grayo, thank you very much. Big up, Grayo, of course, is a legend. Gave up all those memberships yesterday. Thank you so much to Grayo. Don't forget to become a member on the www.youtube.com/Stretford Post. You become a member. Just press join, or just go to the desktop and press join on Stretford Post, and that'd be brilliant. Or kindly subscribe to the channel on the QR code on the screen. That'd be fantastic if you guys could do that for me. Yeah, so at the end of the day, look, I'm all up for criticism, as long as the criticism is constructive. But this is open bullying at the end of the day. I'm seeing bullying on the media for Erik Ten Hag. You know, I'm seeing people making fun of him. This is why I said this, right? I said it in regards to the press conferences. I said Ten Hag needs to keep it simple. Go in the press conference, speak the facts, leave the press conference. Don't make any analogies and any smart analogies about Harry Potter and stuff like that. Go in there, speak the facts, leave. Don't give them an inch, because at the end of the day, the UK media will use that as ammunition for their dead newspapers. Because these newspaper outlets, these journalists, they all went to university, they made the cup of teas and stuff, and they felt like they built their way up to the top, right? And when someone like me, someone like on a fan cam, or someone like a Goldbridge, you know, gets above them, they're like, oh, this isn't true. They don't know nothing about football. What's their ball knowledge and stuff like that? Then you've got people like Piers Morgan, right, who feel like they can criticize our club, right? I know we've caused Arsenal a lot of pain over the years. We've caused Arsenal a lot of pain over the years. Ryan Giggs, FA Cup semi-final, of course, 8-1, 6-1, 6-2. We've beaten Arsenal a number of times comprehensively. We've destroyed their dreams. We knocked out Arsenal out of the Champions League. They compared it to Manny Pacquiao's knockout of Ricky Hatton. That's how badly we defeated Arsenal at the Emirates in the Champions League semi-final. You know, that is what I'm talking about. That's why they're hurting so much. We beat Arsenal with Rafael and Fabio, left midfield and right midfield. 2 fullbacks. It's a joke, isn't it, man? Big up, joke. Big up, Hayden. How you doing, my friend? We'll turn it around. You just have to wait. You haven't seen anything yet. If there is a man who can turn it around, Titan, I absolutely hope so, Hayden. Do you know one thing that I would love, Hayden, is for him to stuff it down their throats. Stuff it down their throats and make them eat their words. I'll be looking for an apology from every single one of those media outlets who've been on top of Erik Ten Hag. What was disgraceful after the FA Cup final when Ten Hag has just won the bloody FA Cup? For goodness sake, it's euphoria, it's celebration. And they're going on talking about how he's lost that many games, criticising him after the FA Cup final. Who does that at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Lost respect for Alan Shearer straight after that. Good morning to you, Sal. And chat and food afternoon from here. Big up Jim Watkins in the Australia, massive, my guy. Hope you enjoy your food. Big up, you're many hours ahead of us, of course. Grayo, good morning, Sal, and everyone else. Sanjay, no worries, my friend. Brian, good morning, mate. Big up, Grayo, the legend, of course. The absolute legend is absolute diamond. Thank you so much for the memberships that guy gave out yesterday. He's a brilliant person. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've got to sort out the moderators as well, guys. So let me know. I'm going to be doing that, obviously, this week. I'll also be doing some content for members very soon. I'm just trying to finish it off and stuff, the fine lines and stuff like that. It'd be brilliant. Hey, Sal, do you have a link to a call-in? Not yet, Kenny. I've got to set that up. My friend. I've got to set that up, my guy. I will set that up soon. Actually, absolutely. Obviously, I have to get myself sorted and stuff like that, and then I'll get the call-ins and stuff complete. I've got big plans for this channel, and a lot of things are going to happen over the next few weeks and months. A lot of things. At the end of the day, this live streaming, I've only been going on live for about 2 months and stuff like that. So you know, it's good. It's building. Kenny, thanks, my friend. Hayden, he's the only manager that go through an issue every season. It makes him and the team a bulletproof. Absolutely, Hayden. Do you know what? If any manager had to put up with what Erik Ten Hag had to put up with, they would have folded a long time ago. What he did deserves a statue, what he did last season, with the injuries, with the off-field issues, with the media barrage against him. People like Piers Morgan with these huge platforms, right? Talking about our manager non-stop, calling him names, calling him an idiot yesterday. An idiot. Calling him. How is that constructive criticism? How can we comprehend that type of analysis from a guy who's meant to be a smart middle-class journalist? He's an idiot himself. He should be talking about himself. Jim Watkins, yeah, absolutely. Good afternoon from Australia. Big up, Jim, the legend in the chat, my friend. Member, of course, big up. Jim, good morning to you, my friend. Good afternoon, we should say. Good afternoon to Jim. Big up, Jim, the legend. Obviously, Grayo is the legend, of course, the legend of the legends. Big up, Grayo. Big up, Brian. Grayo. What can I say about decent human being? 100% true, gent. Thank you for the membership. Absolutely is a gent. Absolutely. And I'll be making that membership worthwhile, my peeps. I'll be making a couple of videos a week, hopefully, getting everything set up and stuff like that for you guys. At least for as long as you are a member, of course, guys. Thank you so much. Rasta, thanks for the website, by the way. Absolutely, you're welcome, mate. I know, Rasta, that the shirts are a little bit expensive. I know that but they're authentic shirts. Of course, I've been in that shop in London. I've been in there. I bought a couple of jerseys back in the day. But yeah, some of the 1970s ones I purchased. But yeah, they are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brian, no worries, my friend. Absolutely. Good morning, Kazi. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream, Kazi. Hope everything is fine with you. Big up, Jim. Greetings to all you chatterboxers from all parts of the world. Everyone from all four corners of the world. But one thing we can all relate on, right, is this media barrage against our manager, Eric Ten Hag, from rivals. From rivals, I'm talking about. Now, we look after our own. As I said earlier in the show, we look after our own. We don't attack. We look after them. We criticize our own. Of course we do. But we would not accept outsiders criticizing us. We would not accept outsiders giving it big against our manager, against our players. We make the opinions. Their duty is just to keep their nose out of our opinions at the end of the day. If it has nothing to do with them, do you know what I mean? Bringing up Man United in the middle of your afternoon or whatever it is, for no reason, is uncalled for. And bringing up our manager is uncalled for. Do you know what? I would absolutely love it if I beat them. Love it. I would absolutely love it if Eric Ten Hag goes on a winning run and absolutely thumps Arsenal the next time we play them. I can't wait for it. Absolutely, guys. Good morning, Kenny. Good morning, everyone, guys. Good morning, Grayo, my legend. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Sal, how do we add memberships to the WhatsApp group? I'm not too sure, mate. You need their numbers, I think, mate. You need their numbers. I'm not too sure. Anyone who has a membership, just go and message Grayo and he'll add you to the WhatsApp group. Or just give me your number in my DMs in Twitter and I will add you to the WhatsApp groups, guys. If you DM me, I will add it to the WhatsApp group. And you can, I could send you all the updates, of course. You'll be the first to know about everything going on with this channel, of course. And I've got a lot of great things happening, exciting things happening with this channel, guys. People forget a Wembley final United show. The critics, that's why Manchester United will be forever. And absolutely, Rastos. People have got short memories. And the thing is, when we won that FA Cup, they wanted to bring it into a negativity again. Do you know what I mean? If that was any other club, they wouldn't have done that. Just Man United. Just because they don't like Eric Ten Hag. Just because Eric Ten Hag, English isn't perfect. They want to mock him. They want to make fun of him. You know, and they want to slander him in front of the world. And I don't agree with this. I absolutely don't agree with this. I'm fed up with it, to be honest. But what I would do, if I was Eric Ten Hag, I should use this as ammunition to prove again the doubters wrong. Prove the haters wrong again. Guys, smash the like and subscribe button. Big up, Grayo. Thank you so much, the legend, Grayo. Please subscribe to the channel and smash a like. We need to get to 5,000 subscribers, of course. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Hayden, the Liverpool defeat hurt the fan base, but we need time to gel. The team and the game top fitness. And when we do, we'll force teams to respect us. I've always hated the door, but never ignored. Absolutely. Glory, mate. Nine. Hayden, absolutely spot on, my guy. Absolutely. We need time to gel. And don't worry, that starts against Southampton. That will start against Southampton. We will see a performance against Southampton. I'm pretty sure. We will win that game. We'll win that game and we'll go on. Don't worry about that. Man United will be fine. Man United will never die. As much as these journalists want us to die, they want us to disappear from the face of the earth, and they just want Man City in the league. It's funny, isn't it? Man City's all charges have disappeared. Wasn't it meant to be sorted out in September? What's going on with that? Big up. Thank you with all my heart for the gift membership. Absolutely. Big up, Grayo. Big up. No problem. Jim, Grayo's a legend. Absolutely. No problem. Why is that, my friend? You're welcome. Legend, of course. Big legend. I owe him a bottle of champagne. I do. I do like the way he deals with snowflakes. Who's that, Sanjay? Who deals with snowflakes? Definitely not Piers Morgan. Definitely. The reason the media went after us is because our fan base is too toxic, and we do this to ourselves. I'm sure the media watches every very famous YouTube content creators, and they will clip it. Absolutely, Kenny. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy at the end of the day, and we have big United fans with massive platforms who have been against Ten Hag, who are just as bad as Piers Morgan. Let's not forget calling him a peanut head, calling him a board fraud, and things like that. They're just as bad, for goodness sake, as if not worse than Piers Morgan, because they're supposed to be Man United fans at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So, look, these guys, you know what? They just need to support another team, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, the way they talk about our club, the way they talk about our manager, the way they worship their ego like there's some sort of king, do you know what I mean? It's crazy at the end of the day. Imagine, Sal, if United had mate, it would have been done months ago. Brian, if Man United had 115 charges, there would be a media barrage against it. There will already be a Netflix series about it. There'll be a lot of things against Man United right now. Instead, we got people licking Manchester City's backside at the moment, all over Netflix, all over wherever you want to go. There's no mention of 115. You know, if that was Man United, God forbid, my goodness me, it would be like World War III, for goodness sake, if Man United did that. Gray, you're also respecting and welcome all the time. Big up, Gray, of course. Big up, Jim. Hayden, the fan base who are Ten Hag out have been doing a great teaching people that City was drunk in the FA Cup final. But as I remember the game, we tore them apart. I was happy that on that day. Absolutely. These are the excuses that they want to give you, that we were drunk, that Manchester City were drunk, that they weren't ready for the final. These are the type of things that they're going to throw at us. Of course, these hypothetical nonsense rubbish that they like to blur out of their heavy cholesterol-ridden mouths, you know, at the end of the day. And that's what they do. They don't speak about the game in constructively, about what we can do better, what we did bad. So they deal with insults and hypothetical mythical scenarios that they bring into their channels all the time, just to try and add weight to their dead opinion, because they need fairy tales. They need fairy tales to add weight to their opinion at the end of the day. And if you need fairy tales to add weight to your opinion isn't worth much, is it, to be honest with you, at the end of the day? Big up, Jim. The people who might end up sacking Ten Hag might eventually be the media, with the pressure of the losses and heaping unnecessary pressure. Absolutely hate Jim. Look, at the end of the day, look, the media are a big problem in regards to Man United. And don't get it twisted. The next manager who comes in, unless he's a puppet, unless he's, you know, one of their friends, they're going to do the same with him at the end of the day. Even if it's the best manager for us, they're going to criticize that manager at the end of the day. So we cannot accept what this media are doing. Hopefully, Ineos know about this. Hopefully, Ineos are aware of the media barrage against Erik Ten Hag. Of course, they did back Ten Hag against the media outrage and outcry this last few months. So that is credit to them. Hopefully, they carry that on, and they're a little bit more patient. Right back at you, Jim. We need this channel to grow, and the family atmosphere in this group is the best. Absolutely, the family in this chat. I feel like you're my family. I feel like I've known you guys for years at the end of the day. I do, absolutely. It's only been a couple of months with you guys, and I feel like I've known you guys years. I started off with the watch-alongs for the European Championships, of course, and it's just built from there into a fantastic community. We're a small community, but we're growing by the day, and that's what's beautiful about this channel and about you guys. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I will be doing callings, as Kenny said as well. I just need to work out how I'm going to do it. I need 4 pairs of hands, to be honest with you. I've got to do short videos. I've got to do callings, video calls, you know, thumbnails. Everything is on me, guys. Everything is on me. And now I'm going to do the membership videos, of course, as well, guys. So it's a pleasure, you know what I mean? But of course, it will take me time, obviously, because, you know, I'm doing it single-handedly, of course, like that, and stuff like that, as well as being a husband as well, of course. So at the end of the day, you know, I've got to be a good husband to my wife as well, of course, guys. Absolutely. Pepper's only lost 2 finals in his career. One of them was the 10 trophy Hag he won. A lot of us, we might remember a bigger trophy for him in the new stadium because of the man he does if he win. At the end of the day, Hayden, let's put this scenario to you, right? If Erik Ten Hag was managing Manchester United in the Champions League finals against Barcelona, don't you think he would have done better? Because he knew how to play against Manchester City that day, and he absolutely schooled Pep Ball. Absolutely schooled it, to be honest with you. Now they want to say that they were drunk. That's blasphemy, man. That's just absolutely crazy nonsense talk from the same bigots that are against Erik Ten Hag, of course. It's madness at the end of the day. guys. Now, I want to bring in Anthony to the equation. Anthony, is said, as I said a couple of weeks ago, you may have seen it on this channel, that Anthony is looking to leave the club on loan. Fenerbahce are interested in bringing Anthony to Turkey. What do I think of this? I think it's late in the window. I think it's a bit out of order if Anthony has said he wants to leave the club. Of course, he's looking for first-team football, and it could be a loan with an obligation to buy. I'm not a big fan of selling players late in the transfer window. Right now, I don't think it benefits us, especially if it's a loan deal. We don't get anything out of this loan deal. So why would we get rid of Anthony right now? At the end of the day, if Anthony is not happy, you can wait until January at the end of the day. Anthony's not getting first-team football. I do believe he needs a little bit of first-team football. I think he should get a couple of games here and there. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't be playing the same team over and over and over again, especially if it keeps failing. I would like to see Anthony play for Man United more, but at the end of the day, he has to wait his turn. And that's the way life is, unfortunately. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Randy. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is fine with you, my friend. Hope everything is fine with you. Sal, do you think the media treats Ten Hag differently because he's a foreigner? What's your take? I mean, as an Englishman, right, as a British guy, yes, they treat him differently. And they do that. That's what they do, right? They mock you. And look, this is how you got to do it. I was in the music industry a long time, right? And one of the first things someone told me is about the British media, the English media. Okay, I don't look English. I look, Turkish or whatever people say, like I look foreign, right? Because I'm mixed race at the end of the day. And I was told that because of the way you look, be careful about what you say, be careful what you do, and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? The media, right? I'll give you an example. I had the Sun newspaper come up to me in the middle of the street, right? They come up to me and they asked me about music. They asked me about my religious beliefs. And when I spoke to them about religion and I spoke to them about a number of things, right? Not just religion, but a number of things. They twisted the words and they put it in the newspaper and made me look horrible, like a horrible person. This is what they do, right? Especially if they don't like you. The thing you have to do with this media in the UK, don't give them an inch. Don't give them an inch. They want you to, how do I say it? They want you to stroke their pride. They want you to make them laugh. You're basically a clown in front of that media. You're a clown in front of that media, especially if you are a foreigner. Now, the way Ten Hag talks is funny to them. They feel it's funny. Even though if they do not know a word of Dutch, they think it's funny that they can laugh at a guy whose English isn't his first language at the end of the day. And that's a big part of it, my friend. That's why they're big advocates for Gareth Southgate, who's one of the poorest managers I've ever seen. That's why they loved Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, again, because he's a media guy. He's a media guy, and he's more or less English. He's been in England for 30 years at the end of the day. Ten Hag answers back to the media. He speaks back to the media. He puts them straight. He defends himself. They don't like that. So what my advice to Ten Hag would be when you go into the media press conferences, my advice would be, mate, just tell the truth. Say, we didn't play well. We're looking to do better. It's unacceptable. Next game, we will improve. Walk out. At the end of the day, don't start making analogies that they can lynch onto and try to mock you and stuff like that. Kenny, let's keep Anthony to January. Me too, mate. I wouldn't get rid of him now. We got a small squad, guys. Absolutely. So, what's your people revamp Old Trafford, new stadium? Prefer a new stadium? I prefer a new stadium, 100%, because of the Glazers have absolutely destroyed our current stadium, which is Old Trafford, of course. Old Trafford holds a very, very special place in my heart. When I first went to Old Trafford, the first thing I wanted to do was take a picture of the Munich clock. There's a lot of history in regards to Old Trafford, so I don't take it lightly. I don't like brushing it off that we might move away from Old Trafford. The one thing I would say is that we have to move with the times, unfortunately. As much as it hurts, we might have to move with the times. But one thing I would say, please, please, please do not make the new Old Trafford commercialized stadium. Do not make it into a commercialized name in regards to Spotify, like the Nou Camp and things like that. I don't want that. I want us to have the new stadium, and I want it to represent us, who we are, the legacy of who we are, the Busby Babes. Do you know what I mean? Sir Alex Ferguson, Sir Matt Busby, Bobby Charlton. I want it to symbolize us. I don't want it to be the Coca-Cola Stadium. I don't want it to be the Pepsi Stadium. I don't want anything like that. I want it to be something that represents us. Busby Babes Stadium. Something like that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Thanks for the comment. Anthony needs to stay because we don't have a replacement, but if he wants to go, Shay Lacey is here. Absolutely, Shay Lacey is here. Hopefully we see him in the squad this season. Of course, very talented young player coming through the ranks again. We got another player coming through the ranks. That would be brilliant. But I agree with Hayden. We cannot be getting rid of players now. We've got a small squad as it is, and Anthony's one of the few players who actually tracks back and does the hard work at the end of the day. So I wouldn't get rid of Anthony now. As much as he wants to leave, we cannot let him leave. We have to put a block on that, guys. Absolutely, guys. The Sun media source is basically tier 100. Teddy, they're horrible. They're the ones who came to me, horrible. This absolute guy, he goes, oh, you're blah, blah, blah. Then the music, you manage Reds, and my brother was there. Reds, his name is a musician, and they started going on with their microphone and stuff like that. And, I just spoke the truth in regards to what I said, but they twisted every single word, of course. There is an agenda to destabilize Manchester United, attack Eric Ten Hag. We must. Absolutely, Randy. There's an agenda against Man United in particular. I wouldn't be surprised if they would love to, if they had a choice, they would wipe Manchester United off the face of the planet. Even though it would give them no jobs, because at the end of the day, the only thing they talk about, it seems, is Manchester United. At the end of the day, even though it will destroy their companies, it would destroy the Premier League. They hate us that badly. They rather risk it, of course. Jim, if you give them inch, they'll take a mile. Don't need to feed the negativity on me. Absolutely, Jim. Absolutely. And the one thing I would say is that whatever you feel about Eric Ten Hag, right? Whatever you feel about it, he's a human being at the end of the day, right? He has family members. He has kids. They look at social media. They're on social media all the time. When they're seeing criticism against their father or their relative, how they going to feel? It's going to resonate, isn't it? It's going to go back to Eric Ten Hag. It's going to hurt his feelings. It's going to be horrible, isn't it? So I'd say on a human level, that these media need to show a little bit of respect, right? But now let's look at this, right? They said what they need to say. Let's let them say what they need to say in a hypothetical, in a world where they can say whatever they like. Use that as power. Use that as ammunition and fuel to go out there and challenge again. Use that. Me against the world mentality. Us against them. That's what we should do. As it's always been with Manchester United, it's us against them. That's what I would do. Absolutely. Even if you become the world's biggest channels, would you change anything? Jim, I wouldn't change anything about me. Absolutely not. I am what I am. I would never change for never. Even someone wanting me to, I can't change. I'm too humble. I was brought up in a humble beginnings. You know what I mean? I wasn't rich, and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, there were 5 of us in a 1-bedroom flat in London, in East London, Leytonstone, one of the most dangerous places in Leytonstone. I was raised. And at the end of the day, I would never change who I am and stuff. What I would do is appreciate every single person who shows me love. I appreciate every single person, even if you show me a compliment. It means a lot to me at the end of the day, because, at the end of the day, when you're raised where I was raised, you don't have this type of, compliments and persuasion and positivity at the end of the day. I've done a lot of things in my life in regards to music. I worked with a lot of great people in my life. But you know what? When you do something individually like this, and it's, and you see people showing love, supporting the channel, it means a lot to me at the end of the day. And I wouldn't change at the end of the day. My channel would change in regards to, I'm going to bring in call-ins, video calls and games and competitions and stuff like that. As we progress, as obviously the channel now going live is only about a couple of months old. But in the long run, I will change that about my channel. I want to get people more involved in the channel, more phone-ins and stuff like that. That'd be fantastic, of course, guys. Thank you, Jim. Absolutely. Good comment. My brother, big up Graham, my brother. Absolutely, Randy. We must stick together. Absolutely. The only people who can stick together is Man United fans. They're not going to back us. If worse comes to worse, these media outlets, these rival fans are not going to back us. The only people who can back us is us. And our duty is to support the team until it fails, right? And then when Ten Hag gets sacked, we support the next manager after that. And again, at the end of the day. That's what we do. That's our duty. We can critique a manager. We can say he got this wrong on that day. He got this wrong. He should play that player. He should play that player. But we would never go personal. We would never start throwing out insults about someone's appearance, for example. We would never do things like that. We will talk of things on a football level and what we think should be done footballing wise. We don't always agree. It's not about agreeing. Life would be very boring if we agreed on absolutely everything. It'd be bloody boring, wouldn't it, at the end of the day? But look, we've got Southampton on Saturday. Ten Hag should use his energy on Saturday to absolutely sweep the floor with Southampton and smash them out of St. Mary's. Absolutely. And we go to Southampton on Saturday and we are going to win that game. We're going to win that game. I'm pretty certain. I've never been more certain than that game. Never been more certain. From the countryside of Jamaica to Brooklyn, New York, I can relate. Absolutely. Big up Jamaican. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, England is divided into sections, right? We have the upper class, the royalty, all that. Then we have the middle class, the people, who think they're it, who look at you like you're scum, like Piers Morgan and stuff like that. Then we have the people who think they are like that. And then they're they're usually from Bromley and places like that in England. And they think they are better than you and stuff. Then you get us from Southeast, from East, from North London, right? Who come from the estates, right? Who say it as it is, who they hate, who they despise. You know what I mean? But we built the country at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, this is the way they do it. Right? They look at us as scum and stuff like that. And they look at Ten Hag as scum. That's what they do. They look at him as scum. Like, I'm a uni journalist. I've studied media, blah, blah, blah. I've got a media degree, blah, blah, blah. That's what they do. And then they'll attack Eric Ten Hag. Can't even speak English. Can't even speak English. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Look at this clown. That's the way they are. Big up, everyone. Big up, everyone. We are like-minded. We are like-minded people. Wow, can't believe how much we are alike. Absolutely, Jim. Thank you. I know. You know what I mean? Great minds think alike, as they say at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we just say it as it is. We're real people. And real people will always speak the truth at the end of the day. We don't sugarcoat things. We're not Willy Wonka, as I've said. We don't sugarcoat things. And we just say it as it is. And that's how it should be on these streams. No over-sensationalizing things. No abuse to people. At the end of the day, we say it as it is. The real G's in this world, the real G's, and those people who love to use the word real a lot are generally the ones who are not real. And I'll say it like that. You know, I don't need to say I'm real. I don't need to say you're real because I know you're real at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the people criticizing Ten Hag, calling their names are not the real ones at the end of the day. And they're not the real supporters of this football club. Because people who support this football club, who love this football club, know we do not abuse our own in regards to abuse, personal abuse. Big up, Randy. Big up to you, my friend. Hayden, Alex Ferguson was the original childhood killer. Ten Hag could be the next up the same. Watch this space. The backing he's getting now, especially with the club's future plans, are crazy. Absolutely, Hayden. I'm very excited about the future as a football club. And I do hope that it comes into fruition very, very soon. Because at the end of the day, we've got a very good youth team. We've got some great young players we brought into the club. We've got a great future, guys. Just give it time to materialize. That rhymes. That's at the end of the day. So we got a great future. And look, I know it's going to hurt. I know, look, at the end of the day, we cannot keep losing games. Absolutely. We cannot also be overzealous in regards to supporting the manager. We have to be critical sometimes, right? But it has to be a balance. If we lose to Southampton, it's a big problem because Southampton have no defense. They have no strikers. We saw what Brentford did to them, wasn't it? We saw what they did to them. At the end of the day, we cannot afford to lose to Southampton. A draw would be bad, but, losing would be absolutely catastrophic. We cannot let that happen. Do you know what I mean? We cannot. We have to go to that game on Saturday and absolutely defeat them big time. Randy, Manchester United is looking scary and opposing teams are worried. Absolutely, Randy. Another good point. In regards to Manchester United, many of the media outlets are very scared about Man United. You know why they're scared? Because they know that we're going to come back eventually. The cream always rises to the top at the end of the day. We will get to the promised land again, and we will get to where we belong again. You know what? We're just taking a time out for the last decade at the end of the day. We will be back. And when we're back, we'll be back better than ever. And that's what they're scared about. They hate it, the fact that we might be back. Do you know what I mean? Big up, right back at you, Randy. Big up my brother, Jim. Absolutely. Big up my brother, Grayo, of course. Exactly, facts, bro. Big up. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, look, we're not always happy with this football club. We're not always happy with the direction this football club is going in regards to, you can criticize the Glazers. Go after the Glazers, right? Go after the Glazers. But don't go after our manager. Don't go after our players. It's none of your business at the end of the day. It's none of your business, especially someone like Piers Morgan, who was an advent a supporter of the Arteta out crowd. Arteta out, get that fraud out of our club. Arteta out. That was Piers Morgan only a couple of years ago, mate. That was him. Do you know what I mean? When he was in the same position as Eric Ten Hag, of course. Jim, there are YouTube channels out there that don't respect other people's opinions, and that is the wrong act of pretentious. Do you know what, Jim? This is the problem with them. Their ego gets the better of them. They will not accept a difference of opinion. You know, there are YouTube channels out there who do accept a different opinion, who do listen. Actually, some people don't listen. They just want to hear their opinion in your voice. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear their opinion in your voice at the end of the day. I love listening to differences of opinion because each and one of you can bring something to the table in regards to something I don't know. At the end of the day, we all have our different experiences in life. We all have it. You know what I mean? And we can all bring something to the table in regards to experiences in life. We got Grayo, who's been supporting Manchester United since 1970. You know, he can teach me a lot about being a Man United fan. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they just don't want to listen. It's the ego gets the better of them. And that's why they're so pro Ten Hag out. Even after the FA Cup final, they hid under a rock for months and months and months. And I said it on this channel. If you scroll back to the summer, I said it on this channel that they're waiting under a rock until Ten Hag loses one game. They're going to brush the crumbs off the table and they're going to start giving it. Not only the fans, but some of the media as well. The media, Piers Morgan, they're going to jump on it. They've been very, very quiet after the FA Cup final. Very, very silent. But after that, after this one loss, look at them. Jump up. Jump up. It's madness, isn't it? 3 games into the season. Please keep liking the show. Thank you, Kingdom. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you back, my friend. Dipanshu, hope you're doing well. Why, what's up, guys? Big up Dipanshu. All good, my friend. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up Randy, Asuki. Big up Kingdom. Of course, guys. Yeah, absolutely. So my whole point about this show is about backing our own. Back our own. Look, we've got enough enemies out there without us being our own enemy. Do you know what I mean? We don't need to be our own enemy. We got enough enemies all around the world. We got enemies at the end of the day. Hated, adored, never ignored. Glory, glory, Man United at the end of the day. And we should back our own. That's what I would say. Yes, we criticize our own. We do. But when it comes to media outlets, rival fans, we back our own. Absolutely. Kenny, Ten Hag out of the cave as expected. Absolutely, out of their little hut or barn or mud hut somewhere or tent in the middle of the Antarctic, coming out of their little tent, talking about, I told you about Ten Hag, bald fraud, peanut head, I told you. 3 games into the season. It's earlier than I thought, to be honest. Absolutely, Ten Hag needs to help himself too. Absolutely, Dipanshu, and we agree on that. He does. Team selection, the way he picks the team, but that will come. At the end of the day, that will come. Don't worry. I sent something. Something is coming, Dipanshu. Something is coming and it's going to happen. And we're going to be here to witness it live in color, guys. Live in color. Dipanshu Kingdom, big up everyone. Of course, guys, they are just doing it just for views. Absolutely, Rasta Stocks. You make a very good point, my friend. At the end of the day, it is about views because we give the most views to Talk Sport, to BBC, to all these. We give the most views. Without Man United, there will be no Premier League. As I said, if Man United left the Premier League tomorrow, there would be nothing to talk about. No one talked about Man City. I posted a tweet the other day that had more interaction than Manchester City Football Club. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Jim Watkins, a bunch of grown men acting like kids. Absolutely, they are. And screaming in front of cameras, calling people names in front of cameras. You know what I mean? It's madness at the end of the day. Jim, exactly. It's fine to disagree. And I want people to disagree with me and vice versa. As personally, I respect opinions. I love all people, even with my enemies. Absolutely. Do you know what? Opinion is what it's all about in life. If you know what? In life, if we didn't have opinions, we wouldn't progress as a humanity. With humans prosper with differences of opinions because we wouldn't invent things then, would we? We wouldn't invent things. We wouldn't prosper as a humanity at the end of the day, as human beings, of course. Big up, Richard. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you back, Richard Huntington. Good Huntington. Big up yourself. Hi, how are you? MEC going to an EPL, Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup. Back at MEC. Ten Hag better manager than Ferguson. No, he's not better than manager than Ferguson, my friend. Bit overboard, but yeah, not yet. MEC better than Real Madrid and MEC. Mate, I don't know, Richard, if you're being sarcastic or not, my friend. I don't know, but love to you, my friend. Big up yourself. Yeah, good positivity. A bit overzealous, a bit, but yeah, good positivity, my friend. Big up yourself, my guy. Absolutely. Yeah, I big up Depanchu, big up everyone in the chat. Hi, Kenny, big up Speaking Facts, exactly as usual. Big up Kenny, Richard Hutchinson, big up him. Depanchu, United fans wanting to lose games just to sack Ten Hag is mind blown. Absolutely. I never want United to lose, and the game even friendly in pre-seasons. Mate, I wouldn't like Man United to lose at Tiddlywinks at the end of the day. I don't like Man United losing at anything. Do you know what I mean? For them to sit there and celebrate our greatest rivals scoring goals, you know, feeling some sort of self-righteousness in regards to the result is disgusting. I've never seen it in my life. It's disgusting at the end of the day. Horrible. Call themselves fans. Our history, people sacrifice themselves for our football club, and you're celebrating our greatest rival scoring a goal. Manners. I heard United have offered a fresh bid for Eze. I would like to take him at United. Have to wait and see. That won't happen to the summer, of course. In regards to Eze, Man United have a number of wingers on their transfer list at the moment, on their wish list at the moment. They have a number of wingers out there. It could be Eze. Eze is one of them, though. Eze is one of them. Great player. Absolutely great player. Jim Watkins, got to go, brother. Take care. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you so much for joining me. Absolute legend. Take it easy. I hope you have a fabulous day in Down Under, my friend. I hope you enjoy your day. I'll be back later on for Chatterbox. Let's not forget, guys. Absolutely. Big up Richard, of course. Big up Jim, of course, guys. Irfan, hi, Man United left back for back Bradley. Left back Bradley. Man United need a left back. Man United are after Anthony Robinson as well. As I said yesterday's show, we could be going after Anthony Robinson on loan obligation to buy in January. Remember where you heard it first, guys. Absolutely. One love, Man United for life. Absolutely, Brian. Man United for life. We support each other. We are Man United fans. We back each other. That's what we are. Do you know what I mean? Grayo, so as your channel grows, you probably attract a lot of toxic United fans and spanners trying to poison out your channel. So yes, need moderators to sort them out and stop their toxicity. Count me in. Absolutely, I'm going to sort that out. At the moment, I ain't got many, thank goodness. At the moment, I've got a lot of love in my chat, a lot of great people in my chat at the moment. But as we saw on the weekend, Grayo, that can change. You know what I mean? We do get abusers who come on the line. But I'm definitely going to sort that out by the weekend. Absolutely. I'm going to get some moderators in and to sort that out, guys. Absolutely. Big up. Euro back in training. Rasmus Ugarte is in the building. Absolutely. You see what I mean? Things are improving day by day. We're going to have our first team back. We need a left back. We need Luke Shaw to come back, though. Hopefully, we bring Harry Amass sometime, maybe for a few minutes here and there as well, to get him, bed him into the team, of course, and get him more experience. Big up, Jim. Take it easy. Bashar, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Man City won a treble and literally got no one cared. The media and opposition fans are really scared if we become successful again. Man City won't get the respect because they didn't do it legitimately. They've done it out of cheating, as Brian Clough said. They've done it through cheating at the end of the day. And Man United, we're hated, adored, never ignored, as I said, and we've been hated for the last 30 years. We've ruined a lot of people's childhoods. That's why they hate us so much. They want to see us in the doldrums. They want to see us extinct. But they know without us, they will have nothing to talk about. I've seen fans saying it's a win-win if we lose. My goodness me, that's disgusting. How's it a win-win if we lose? My goodness me. I've seen people as well. Look at them. We got people who are about £500. No, not being bloody fat shaming or anything like that. Talking about training and gym and stuff like that. Come on, mate. Come on. Stop it. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, we got people who are calling people bald frauds who are bald. You know, at the end of the day, it's not nice, is it? It's not nice when you're throwing criticism out there, when you're abusing people, you're swearing at people. It's not nice, is it? Randy, people hate Man United. That's why we have to stick together. Absolutely. The only people who can stick by each other is us. We're the only ones who can stick by each other, guys. Absolutely. Gray, 100%. Big up, Grayo. Legend, of course. Big up, Brian. Absolutely. S8 is number 10. Man United have a lot of number 10. Xerxes, Bruno, I need coverage. Keelia. I know. I love him as well. I love Keelia as well. He's going to cost a lot of money, though, fan. But rumor is Man United are looking at exploring a deal for Keelia next summer. Next summer, Man United are looking to do a deal for Keelia. He's one of the players on the transfer wish list as well. So they are aware of Keelia. Don't worry, fan. They are aware of Keelia. If Arsenal sacked Arteta, where would Arsenal have been? Arsenal will be less than us, mate. They were in disarray when Arteta came in. You know, even though they made a mistake in sacking Emery, they would be in disarray. They would have employed Tony Adams or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And end up being like bad. At the end of the day, they're still relatively bad. They haven't won anything. But at the end of the day, they play nice football and they're closer to Manchester City than anyone. Now, if it was if people agreed with the opinion of Piers Morgan, where would Arsenal be? Do you know what I mean? That's why it's best not to listen to these pompous idiots. I was a big fan. I am a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo, but that will forever be a blotch in his fantastic career. Having an interview with Piers Morgan, and he should hold it. He should apologize for that interview, because at the end of the day, no matter what he was feeling, he shouldn't have went to Piers Morgan. There were many outlets who would have done the interview. He should have went to a Man United fan channel. He should have went to a Man United fan if he was going to go anywhere, of course. I heard Odegaard is injured, including California Mourinho. I heard Arsenal fans were a meltdown on Twitter. Karma paid off when Arsenal fans were laughing at it. Exactly, Kenny. At the end of the day, isn't it ironic, right? Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic that when Arsenal get injuries, it's doom and gloom, isn't it? Welcome to the club, Arsenal. You were laughing at us last season about how many injuries we had. We had 60. How about that, mate? How about 60 injuries? Well, we didn't even have a left-footed player in our team, for goodness sake. How about that? We had a 40-year-old defender in our defence, for goodness sake. How about that? It's not nice, isn't it, when the boot's on the other foot, is it? They're going to feel it now. They've got a big game against Spurs at the weekend. By the way, Hayden, these fans will be watching Chelsea games to see Sancho God kick ball. I find it funny because it will end in tears. Absolutely, and I said that earlier, a few weeks ago, in regards to Eric Sancho. He's going to fall flat on his face. Give it till Christmas. Give it till Christmas, and then we'll see. But one thing that's going to be disgusting is the reason I didn't want him to sign for Chelsea in the first place is that you're going to get Manchester United fans who are going to be watching his every move and every step over, every cross, every assist he does. They're going to make a bloody stream about it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to be on their channels talking about Sancho. I told you it was Ten Hag all along. It was Ten Hag all along, even though we fouled on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ragnick. That doesn't fit the narrative, does it? At the end of the day, that's what they're going to be doing. But that's what they do, isn't it? That's all they can do. That's all they can cling on to. I just hope that Eric Ten Hag is successful. I hope he wins games and we get up that table and we win another trophy. Because at the end of the day, that is what football is about, is trophies. It's Man United like clue to win the big Champions League. I need world-class Kylian, Nico Williams. Absolutely, we all need those type of players, fan. But at the end of the day, we're on a new structure now, my friend. Number one, those type of players will cost over 100 million, of course. Man United are looking at Kylian, Nico Williams. I haven't heard about Nico Williams or Rafael Leao about Man United wanting to sign him. Kylian, we are interested in Kylian, but these players do cost money. What we need to learn is this. Where did Napoli... I'm back, guys. Am I frozen? Guys, can you see me? Yeah, I'm back. Where did Napoli get Kylian from? What we have to understand is this. We have to understand that we have to find these players before them teams find the players. Let's build our own legends. Let's build our own 100 million players. Let's do that. Randy, Southgate is sniffing around. Absolutely. He knows he wants that Man United job. He's sniffing around that Man United job like no tomorrow. We can feel it. You can feel it. We can smell it. Absolutely. Hey, the Pro Sancho Defense League exists. Absolutely. Regardless, whatever. Just because they got shut down last year, they're still Sancho FC. Sancho's a big flop, never come good. Absolutely, he's not going to come good. He's had his chances at Man United. He's had the facilities. He's had the fans. He's got Sancho FC on his side, of course. He still hasn't made it. At the end of the day, listen, he failed. They have to hold it at the end of the day. But the problem is they worship their opinion. And this is the problem with some of this fan base. They worship their opinion too much and they don't look at it logically. They don't look at it from a bird's eye view, in regards to what real football is, who Sancho is at the end of the day, what he's achieved. He didn't achieve everything at Man United, of course. Please smash the like and subscribe button, guys. Absolutely. Thank you, Grayo. Absolutely. Moderator Grayo, the legend that is. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Grayo. Absolutely. Keep subscribing. Keep smashing the like. Let's build this channel up. My first aim is 5,000 subscribers, guys. I'm literally just over, I believe, 300 away. No, I'm not. I'm under 300 away from 4,000 subscribers, guys. Let's get it up to 4,000 subscribers. Let's push it up. And we're on the way to 5,000 in quest of 100,000 down the line. Hopefully it starts a snowball effect and we get the subscribers and we move up to 100,000 eventually. But step by step, bit by bit, of course, we will get there, guys. Absolutely, guys. Thank you, Grayo, legend. Rasta Stocks, I want Chelsea to buy him. He doesn't want to pay for the club. He has to go. Chelsea will have to buy him because if they finish below 14th, that's the only way they can get rid of him. If they come above 14th, which I think they will, that they have to buy him. Legally, they're obliged to buy him. They have to buy him. Of course. Great. If Chelsea finish above 14th place, Sancho is coming back. If Chelsea finish below 14th place, Sancho is coming back, my friend. If Chelsea finish below 14th place. Yeah. Three goals, BFB January till the end of the season. It's hardly world class, but this is what they want you to believe. Absolutely, his PR was absolutely magnificent until it came time to put in money in their pocket. Until it came time to put in money in their pocket, that's when they said, "Oh, actually, he's not that world class. We can't afford him." You know, they had to go in their pocket to get a bit of change out. That was it. There you go. There's your family member for you. There's your love for Sancho below. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Guys, it's been a fantastic show again. Yet again, you absolute legends. I've enjoyed the show. It's gone very quickly again. Guys, look, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video as well. If you're new, of course, guys, please, the QR code is right there. Just subscribe to the channel. It'll be brilliant. You guys, if you could do that for me. Don't forget to join the membership as well, www.youtube.com/Stretford Post. Support the channel. Got some great material coming, working on it. Working on a channel is building day by day and bit by bit, of course. Takes time, these things, but we're getting there, guys. And thanks to you, we're progressing as a community as well. I feel like I've got the best community in the land at the end of the day. I feel like I have, because all you guys are legends, absolute elite ball knowledge, of course. And I absolutely appreciate every single one of you guys. Big up everyone that's good today. Absolutely big up. Brian, big up Brian, of course. Cheers, Sal, and the great people. Glory, Man United. Let's keep believing, guys. See you later, guys, on Chatterbox. Absolutely. See you all later, guys. Take it easy. Don't forget. Don't stress. Be good. Have a good day and enjoy life. It's fantastic when you think about it, isn't it? Take it easy, guys, and I shall see you later on at 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Middle Eastern time, 5 p.m. Middle Eastern time, guys. Take it easy. I've got to get used to that, actually. I've got to get used to Australia and America as well. I'll bring that in the show as well as we go on. Big up, guys. Take it easy. I shall see you later. Peace.